Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm K-dre, and today I'm going to be reviewing the DC movie Black Adam, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. In this movie, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson plays Black Adam, an anti-hero. And in this movie, the common theme is what does it take to be a hero, or what is a hero? As we see Black Adam go against two different enemies throughout the movie. Um, the first time we see Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Black Adam in the movie is in this kind of imprisoned tomb kind of thing, where we follow the adventure kind of at first of this woman and a group of men as they try to infiltrate, a dig site by this military kind of mercenary group and steal this evil dark crown from under them before they realize that they took it. Unfortunately, their plan doesn't work out. They're surrounded, and it seems like they're gonna either get killed, or and the crown's gonna be taken, or the crown is gonna be taken, and maybe they'll be imprisoned or something. But before that can happen, the woman finds this, ancient text on the ground. As she recites it, Black Adam appears, released from what seems to be his prison that he was thrown into for whatever reason. And as he appears, he has a cloak dripped over him, and he's kind of turned away from the camera. And one of the military guys is sent in to kind of check him out and see if he can take him out or restrain him. And that guy is instantly fried. And that's kind of how we know that Black Adam is not going to be this typical superhero movie. That's our first instinct, kind of, that he's not a clean-cut superhero. And later on in the movie, a little farther into the movie, we see these military kind of guys throw every weapon that they have in their arsenal at him, with jets, helicopters, rockets, guns, and grenades. And it seems none of these can stop Black Adam. It seems even in the movie, it's kind of shown that he can, I guess, process their movements faster than they can even execute them. So he's kind of just throwing things back at them and reverting things to hit them instead of it hitting him. And but I feel like they kind of showed too much of that. And it seemed like that was a good portion of the beginning of the movie, and it kind of dragged on, I think, for a little too long. They made their point, and then they went on just a little bit longer, I guess you can say, than what was needed to prove that. And let's see. So after that, after the news of what happened spreads and the catastrophe of him just laying out all those black ops military guys, the JLA is kind of called in, and those members are consisting of Hawkman, Cyclone, Dr. Fate, and Atom Smasher. They're called in to try to restrain him and bring him in to this secret lair, to seal him away, because they believe that he is a danger to the world and it's not safe for him to be among humanity. And it's kind of a ongoing battle with them as well as the military group, but especially with the JLA and Black Adam, because they're saying that he's not fit to be a hero and that he's not the right fit. But at the same time, the people of his country, they believe that he's the champion that they've been waiting for, and that he has the power to liberate them from the people that have been, oppressing them and trying to take over them from, generations. And but Black Adam himself has doubt, because he doesn't believe that he's the right person, or he doesn't believe that his methods, and he doesn't believe that the methods that he does is hero-like. And they show a little backstory to why he believes that, and why he has this struggle within himself. And Yeah, it's just a back and forth battle between him and the JLA, and it shows Eden that he's a little much for them. And at the same time, we have this guy that's trying to get the crown so he can activate the power. Says he believes that him and his lineage should be the rulers, of the world. And he's kind of Black Adam is the only guy that can stop him. And he just kind of has to, I guess, face or come to terms with he is who they have to protect them, and his methods might be different, but he has to come to terms with who he is and how he does things, and just that he is what they have. And to me, it was a decent movie. I wouldn't say it was the best superhero movie I ever seen, but I did enjoy the movie. There was a lot of fight scenes, a lot of action, and there was a little bit of, I guess, comedy in there. There wasn't no kind of heartfelt, kind of moments for me. Really, no like tear jerking kind of moment. Even there is a moment where one of, somebody kind of dies within the movie, but it's not done in a way to where you kind of, you feel for this person or you miss them. It's kind of, oh, that person's gone, you know. It doesn't really, they didn't try to, I guess, bring any emotion, you know, out of that death from the audience. And I feel like the way it was done, it could have been done better. They could have done it in a way where you actually felt when that person was gone, and you, you know. But it was done how it was done. Yeah, it was a very, I guess, fast-paced movie. Even though I believe it was like two hours and something, everything kind of moved really fast, and I felt like it was a long movie, but they did fit a lot in there. But at the same time, I feel like they could have made certain things shorter and brought more this connection between the characters, and maybe even fleshed out what some more about some of the other characters and the other heroes. Maybe even, more of the world. As I said, um, Shazam wasn't even brought up in the movie at all. No Shazam. This was strange to me because they have kind of the same costume, the same lightning bolt, and their power is brought by the same sorcerer, which seems to still be alive. And he didn't show up in the movie at all, which is also another weird thing. You think of someone that you imprisoned, you know, 1,000 years ago or so, was released, that you would show up at least and, do something about it, or at least make an appearance. But there was no appearance from the sorcerer. They were brought up, but no appearance. And I just thought that was weird. No Shazam, no sorcerer, but it is what it is. So the bad guys does go up toe to toe with Black Adam as the climax of the movie is reached, and I thought it was a nice kind of transformation, and the way that they caused for him to come out and save the day. Um, it was interesting. They accepted that they needed his help, and they accepted that he is kind of who they have for the task at the moment. And at the end of the movie, it seems that the JLA acknowledges him as, a person that they can count on. With all that, I think Black Adam is a decent movie. I wouldn't say it's, the best superhero movie that I ever seen. Nor will I say it's the worst. I put it somewhere right in the middle. Maybe a 6.5. Um, maybe close to a 7, but not all the way there. Definitely far away from a 10 or a 8, but not as bad as, 3 or 4. It's upper middle tier. And I'm I'm in, I'm kind of wondering if this movie will get a second installment. I think it could be more fleshed out if it had a sequel, and I would definitely like to see more of Black Adam. I feel more of his origin could have been explored inside the movie, the first movie, and maybe less of just we of them throwing weapons at him and showing that they have no way to stop him. And I feel like it could have been more of maybe a emotional movie, even if he wasn't emotional himself, because he was in prison for 1,000 years. He's in a new place. He knows nobody. Everybody that he knows is gone. His family, everybody, and I don't know. I feel like they could have drawn more out of that in the surroundings and just his unsureness of if he's the right person to be here now and to do the things that these people are counting on him to do. But as always, guys, I'm K-dre Almighty, and thank you for watching my video. If you agree with me and agree on my comments, I appreciate if you let me know in the comments. Or if you think that my view of the movie was wrong, or that you have a few critiques of how I kind of review things, let me know in the comments. As always, it's a pleasure, and remember, no matter who you are or where you're from, there's mindness in you. And with that, I'm out.